Leon Prater and Angel Batista may have just dropped the hottest truth bomb about Dexter Morgan in Resurrection, and the wild part is, Dexter doesn't even realize it himself. We already know Dex is a bundle of contradictions. He's brilliant, methodical, a master of turning gruesome kills into spotless crime scenes. He can fight, stalk, and strategize like he was born for it. And somehow, Michael C. Hall plays him with such awkward charm that you end up grinning at a guy who literally spends his free time wrapping people in plastic. But hey, before we get into it, quick pit stop. Smash that subscribe button, hit like, and toss your hottest take down in the comments. And if you're feeling generous, channel memberships are open too, and trust me, they help more than a good alibi. Alright, blood slide box put away, let's get back to business. So, here's the kicker. One of Dexter's sharpest weapons has nothing to do with knives or horse sedative, it's something far subtler. His people skills. Yes, you heard me. Dexter Morgan, the same guy who calls his trauma a dark passenger, is low-key one of the friendliest, most magnetic people on television, and in Resurrection Episode 9, both Prater and Batista finally said out loud what fans have quietly known for years. Prater basically confessed that Dexter had some indescribable aura that made him spill his guts. Verbally this time. Batista wasn't fooled either. He called Dexter a smiling manipulator who worms his way into your trust before you even know what's happening. They're describing the exact same thing. A charisma so strong it makes you forget you're dealing with a literal killer. And honestly, they nailed it. Dexter has always had this uncanny ability to make friends faster than most of us can remember a new co-worker's name. From Miami Metro to Iron Lake, he inserts himself into communities, builds relationships, and wins loyalty like it's second nature. He even managed to bond with Blessing Kamara's entire family in record time, and most of us don't get that warmer welcome at Thanksgiving dinner. That's what sets Dexter apart from your standard TV serial killer. He's not some antisocial creep lurking in a basement. He's the guy you'd happily grab a beer with or trust to feed your cat while you're out of town, and ironically, that's exactly why he's been untouchable for 3 decades. Nobody suspects the likable nerd who brings donuts into the office. And let's not kid ourselves, it works on us too. Michael C. Hall brings a mix of warmth and sly humor to Dexter that makes audiences actually root for him. The whole "he only kills bad guys" things helps, sure, but the show wouldn't be half as addictive if Dexter came off as cold and joyless like Gareth, one of the Gemini twins. His charisma makes you complicit. You laugh with him, you stress with him, you like him, even when you know you shouldn't. And what's hilarious and tragic is that Dexter is the only one who doesn't see it. In his head, he's a monster, an outsider, cursed to never connect with normal people. Meanwhile, everyone else is practically lining up to be his friend. The man doesn't have a loneliness problem. He has a scheduling problem. Too many friends, too many obligations, too many people in his orbit who inevitably end up in the blast zone of his secret life. Imagine it. If Dexter ever managed to silence that dark passenger for good, he'd be unstoppable in the best way. The guy would be the most popular neighbor on the block, the dad other parents envy at PTA meetings, the co-worker everyone secretly wishes they had. But instead, his double life keeps boomeranging back, destroying anyone unlucky enough to care about him. Batista's death in Resurrection was a brutal reminder of how costly that charm really is. And that's the great irony of Dexter Morgan. The world sees him as a friend, a confidant, the guy you want at your cookout. He sees himself as a shadow, a monster lurking in plain sight. The truth is, he's both. And maybe that's why we keep watching, because no one else could host your dinner party and kill your host before dessert with the same disarming smile.